What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, How to Cook. And today we're making Jamaican curry chicken in the kitchen, fast, easy, and simple. Make sure you subscribe, goodie, if you have not, and turn on the post notifications so you won't miss any other upload. And for all I'm returning goodie, on a don't know, so on a girl love, no, on a ready for cook. Well, come on, let's cook. Okay, goodies, let's cook. Now we have our chicken legs and thighs that has been chopped, washed nice and clean with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. Now I did go back and add a little bit of vinegar to it, all right, just because, okay, good for you. I added some salt and black pepper to my chicken, and then we're going to go in with some onion powder, and we're going to add some garlic powder to it. And I always like to add more garlic powder than I do the onion powder. Okay, I will definitely list everything that I'm using for the recipe. That will be in the description box. Now I'm going to add some all-purpose season. Now the all-purpose season I'm using here is combo season. It's like a complete seasoning. It is so good. You can find it in the farmers market, or if you can't find it in the farmers market or your local supermarket, just go to Amazon, them have it. Alright, so I'm going to add some ginger to it to settle out and balance out the curry flavor. So if you don't have this, just go ahead and use ginger powder or fresh ginger. This is the curry that I'm using, the Ocherios brand. This is a jerk flavor and it's absolutely delicious, you guys. It tastes so good, so good. Alright, so I'm adding some homemade green seasoning here to my chicken, of course. Right, and to my homemade green season, I'm going in with some chopped garlic here. You could use the cloves if it's that confirmation. You could use the cloves if you have. I'm also adding some allspice to it as well. All right, you could call it pimento berries, but I call it pimento seeds. Right, bay leaves, just a few bay leaves to pop up that flavor in your curry chicken. All right, and that's all that I'm going to add here. We're just going to go ahead and rub these seasons in really good, and I'm going to allow this chicken to sit and marinate for at least 30 minutes. If you have time on your hands, you could leave it to marinate overnight in your refrigerator, but just make sure it's ready for cook it. You take it out of the refrigerator and let it sit room temperature for at least a good 40 minutes to an hour before you actually start cooking, okay? Because your flavor will burst once you do that, okay? So that is what it looks like. You don't have to worry about the extra curry look right here because you're going to also be burning your curry later on. So just follow the process and make sure that you have subscribed if you have not, and hit that post notification so you'll know when I upload brand new content. Okay, so I'm just going to add right here and just wrapping up my chicken with the plastic wrap, and I'm going to sit it in my kitchen on the countertop for 30 minutes only. 30 minutes go by and it's time to cook. So in my pot I added some oil. Any regular oil that you have will do. I am going to be using the turmeric powder. I love to cook with the turmeric powder when I'm doing this particular recipe also. Even though I use the regular curry powder, the turmeric does something to the chicken, or if you're doing curry goat or curry shrimp or anything curry, turmeric, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and treat it just as if I was doing the curry powder. Burn it for maybe a couple of seconds or so before you add your meat into it. Okay, but just don't burn it because you don't want it to get bitter. Now I'm going to go in with my stove at a medium heat, and I'm going to go in and place my well seasoned flavored chicken into that goodness right there. So, and I can tell you guys, the thing smells so good already. It's off the chain. Okay, perfect. Yo, I do have other curry chicken recipe on the channel. You could go ahead and check those ones out. Every recipe that I do here is always a little bit different, but at the end of the day, it is the same and the flavor is bursting in each and every recipe. So you can go ahead and check out my prior recipes here on the channel, How to Cook. But let me know how you like it once you have done it in the comments, okay? All right, so now that my chicken is placed in my pot, absolutely gorgeous. I want to go ahead and let the flavors infuse, okay? So what I usually do is just kind of turn it a little bit just to kind of lift the turmeric, lift that flavor up onto the chicken just like so, and make sure that you have your stove top, you guys, at a medium heat. You don't want to have it too high because you don't want to burn the flavor of the turmeric or curry powder. Whatever you're choosing to use, you do not want to burn it. I just want some steam to come off the chicken, the natural juices, if that makes any sense. But with my marinade, I went ahead and add some water to it, just a little bit, not too much, and add it to the chicken. That's all you're going to have to do here. And I'm going to cover this baby up, and I'm going to come right back in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes later, I went ahead and get my vegetables prepped. I have potatoes here, skeleton thyme, tomato, onion, bell pepper, and a hot scotch bonnet pepper. And all I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut them up and get them ready for putting in the pot while that is cooking. Okay, goodies, so when we're done prepping, our veggies look like that. You could always substitute out the bell pepper of color. Whatever you want to do in your kitchen, you go ahead and do it, okay? All right, so my chicken is ready for the next phase. Now, it should look something like that. You should have that good gravy. Perfect, absolutely perfect. You don't want, again, to burn your chicken, okay? You want it to have a lot of flavor, and you want it to be steaming nice and slowly here, okay? All right, so after we've gotten to this step, all you have to do is just go ahead and pour in your vegetables on top of your chicken, just like so. And again, still with your fire at a medium heat. Your stove top have to be at a medium heat, okay? Looks pretty much like that. Just go ahead and spread out all your veggies over that. For those of you guys that don't like potato, you don't have to add potato to it, but the potato does thicken your gravy. And I just went ahead and add some carrots to it. All right, so I'm adding just a little bit more water to cook the veggies, and then add the skeleton and thyme on top along with the pepper. And I also like to go ahead and add just a little bit more seasoning and season my vegetables just like so. Any kind of a seasoning that you have, go ahead and just sprinkle it on top of your vegetable, and that's all that it takes. You go ahead and you cover it up, and you let it go ahead and simmer for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes. And when that time is done, this is what you have. Your stovetop should again be at a medium to low heat, and let the thing steam nice and slow. And honey baby, this is good on rice and peas, white rice, dumpling and banana, cassava and yam and them something there. Mashed potatoes, whatever you want to eat this up with, it's going to be your choice. But baby, I put this on a plate with some vegetable rice, okay, with cabbage in it. I already have this rice recipe on my channel already, but I didn't want to go and show you guys that again. But I will put the link for this veggie rice in the description. It's so good, and you're going to absolutely love this recipe. All right, y'all, that is it. I hope that you did enjoy the recipe today. Please go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them man up the road, tell a girl on the street. Bring them, come and say them, come goodie. I'm waiting. And when I get done doing all of that, tell me, what do you want to see me cook next in my kitchen? And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.